Good morning, everybody. Just making sure I have everything before we get started. Excuse me. Okay, so I took them off this morning so I can redo them because I didn't like the color. So that's what we're doing today. This light is not good. Or better, maybe. Hold on. See. That's better, right? I think so. All right. So I've already prepped my nails, but not completely. I wanted to save that for the video, for live. But I have everything ready to go. I hope. And let's get it going. Yeah. Just gonna push back my cuticles. I left some old acrylic on there from my last set because I don't like to go all the way down to my nails because I damaged them like a long time ago when I first started doing my own nails. Who doesn't damage their own nails when they first start? But I don't take off the acrylic all the way down. The only time I do is if maybe I want to put tips on. I won't put glue tips onto the acrylic because I notice when I do that, it lifts like away from the underneath part. That's not nice. I'm just trying to get this little extra gunk crap off. Use my e-file, it'll be easier. I'm going to use this at about 1 or 2 RPMs and on forward because I am left-handed. And if I try to do it in reverse, it won't pull away from my nail. It actually pushes it back down to my nail. I'm not pressing hard at all. Just lightly. Get all that dead skin, all that dead cuticle out of there. And if you hear snoring in the background, that is my dog sleeping. He's behind me on my bed watching me. Well, he was watching me. I guess I got bored. I guess he got bored. I was too boring. He fell asleep. I had to lower my chair a little bit. I was hitting my head on my light. And this is not greenies or whatever you want to call it, a fungus. I actually damaged. Just trying to get it to focus. It's a little, I bruised it. There we go. I smashed it. It's growing back now. It's almost healed completely. Still a little bruised and cracked, but it's getting better. Okay. Clean them out. Let's see. Looks okay. Good enough for me. And then some of my forms I have to cut because I have a high hypernickium underneath this one and my pinky. Those ones are okay, but it's my pointer finger. Let's see. Right there. And then my pinky. Focus it in camera. There it is. Pinky is worse than the rest of them. It's pretty bad, but it's gone down a little bit. It's not as bad as it used to be. And today the colors we're using, actually, I made myself. All I did was take my Mia Secret clear, and I made a See You at Night turquoise, which is a glow in the dark. I just used the clear with mica powder and glow in the dark powder. Glow in the dark turquoise powder. And then Minty Lagoon is also with me a Secret Clear, mica powder, and glow in the dark greenish color. And then to ombre, I made this one, which is Mia Secret Cover Pink. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yes, it's Mia Secret Cover Pink, Cool Pink with clear, a little bit of white, and some of just this random nude color that I bought at my nail supply store. And then of course Mia Secret, and again with the monomer that I bought from my nail supply store. Okay, I'm gonna take this off, and I do not put I dehydrate my nails once I get the forms on, because it's kind of difficult to put the forms on with already pre-primed nails, because then it just gets sticky, it gets awkward, and it gets a little hard to manage and deal with. These forms I bought on Amazon. I love them. They stick very well. There we go. Let's see, I know my pinky, so I know exactly how much I have to cut off for my pinky. Literally just like that. Let's see. I think I gotta cut a little bit more this time. There we go. I want to make sure they're straight, even though my pinky is crooked like hell. My pinky is super crooked. Like super crooked. See how he wants to go that way? I gotta try to make the form go that way. Shit. I will pull on it that way. There we go. See, it just needs a little bit of adjusting. There. Now it's straight. Or, see, now it goes that way a little bit better. And then we're moving on. I roll them to make them a little easier to form. And it just helps to have that little roll, that bend to it. I think it helps me. Only problem I don't like about these forms is this little notch area. It does not rip very easily. Let it go. It's very sticky though. That's what I want. This one I think is okay. Yeah. It's starting to get a little bit of a hypernickium in this one. It's just from wearing nails for so long. But my nails do not grow, they break when they get to a certain length. They're so weak. They've been weak since as long as I can remember. Like my nails literally will bend backwards before I even started getting my nails done. And then I liked it, and so my nails being done because I actually looked like I had girl hands and I was an actual girl, even though I'm a girl, but I'm not. I work on cars. I do boy stuff. I like getting dirty. I'm a grease monkey, but I love my nails. That's one thing. The only thing everybody says about me is your nails. It's the only girly part about you. It is what it is. I don't mind. And then this one should be good. We shall see. Sorry if I'm out of frame. See how hard that is to rip? I just don't even deal with it. You see how my hands are touching everything and all over the place? This is why I don't prime till after the form's on. Make sure they're straight and even. Always remember that. And if you don't, your form's gonna be crooked. Like, I think I gotta fix that one because it's going down. Down a little too much. So I'll fix him right now. Yeah. This one I just have to literally pull it up a little bit. Ta-da. And now it's not going down. This nail kind of goes up a little bit, so I just deal with it. This one's not straight. There we go. This better. I have one finger that's like really super crooked the way my nail grows, and I didn't even realize it until I was literally done with my hand, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fix it because it doesn't even look like it until you look super close. I'm like the only one that notices it, and it's this finger right here. There's tape stuck to my fingernail from these damn forms. Can you see it? My fingernail goes that way. Like, you can't tell, really. It's like this. Can't tell. But when it's like this, you put my fingers together, then you can see it. But like this, you can't. So, I don't care. I'm the only one who notices it. I'm good with it. Gives me a reason to laugh at myself, make fun of myself, be like, huh, I got a finger that's crooked. My finger goes this way. Oh, honey, your nail go this way. Like, no, it doesn't. It's straight. No, honey. Like, literally, my fingernail grows that way. It's okay. I know they clown on me when I used to go to the shops. Don't matter. Come here, you stupid scissors. I gotta cut that one a little bit more. This is the one that has like no nail out on the inside of it at all. So it's a little square. So I just gotta make this guy a little square and make it fit. Just a little bit. Not too much. And if you cut it too much and you fuck up, you can always go grab another form. That's what I do. Okay, well, I'll grab another one. There we go. Nope, don't like it. The form got pinched, squished. So I didn't throw it away. Got here. That's why I don't prep before I get the bitches on. because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to have to do. Once I get them on, then I don't touch nothing. Can't grab shit. Nothing. Okay. Fingernails are weird. Let go. These are really sticky forms. Stick to everything. There we go. Oh yeah. Baby girl, I know you wanna hit it all up. I'm a playboy, listen up. Ta-da! My hand's crooked, my fingers are crooked. Okay. Alright. Ouch. Now time to prep. Dehydrate, prep, prime, and then onto the acrylic. This is gonna be difficult to try to freaking do this and record and stay in frame with these forms. Get this excess dust off that didn't come off, any oils. And then I also use 2 different kinds of primer. I use Super Bond and Lift Free Primer by Cassie. I guess that's what it's called. I thought there was an F, but I read wrong. And I'm just going to stick it gently right where my cuticle area is when I think there's no acrylic that maybe I filed off of my natural nail. And literally one dip will cover all 4 or 5 nails. I won't need any more. And none of these burn. They're all acid free. Well, except this one, the Super Bond. Super Bond is not acid free, but the lift free primer is, I'm pretty sure, acid free. And then I have another one. This one does actually say acid free primer, but that one I use on my sensitive nail clients, and you know, the ones that burn, they don't know if they burn till after you put it on. And then I'm going in with the Super Bond after this one dries. This one takes what is it, 1 to 2 minutes to dry. That's the no lift, low odor. And then this one, it takes, it doesn't say, but it's like a 20-second probably. You can tell, see, it's still wet. I don't know if you can see it, but right there, it's kind of still wet. You see it's shiny. So once that's dry, then we can add this one. And I am left-handed, so everything is going to be on my left side, which sometimes is a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. Trying to find left-handed bits is fun also. There we go. This one I do tend to put on the whole entire nail because sometimes I forget which acrylic I used and I'm not sure if it's gonna bond well with each other. They should, but just in case, the max bond helps it bond to the other acrylics, because I've had some that literally just peeled right off of each other. I was like, okay, it was either the acrylics didn't blend well or I smoothed it out not too buff, buffed it out too much. So. All right, let's get stuff out of my way. Oh, excuse me. Where's my drink? I need my Red Bull. All right. These are pretty well pinched, so I don't think I'm gonna need my pincher out, but just in case. Hey, the pinky's moving on me. There we go. Just in case, I'll get my pincher out. I got this, just in case it decides to run on my cuticles. Alright. I'm going to take my size 10 brush and lay down the clear first, a very thin layer of clear. Because, just in case, I also have to put it on the form, so there's strength there. But just a thin layer. This little thing will be for my entire nail, like that's how thin. My room is freaking hot. It cured on me already. Got too hard. I hate it when that happens. There we go. And I mean, I've been doing this since I was 17, so sometimes I can get my ratio liquid to powder like spot on. Then there's other times where you're just off, but everybody has those days. Sometimes they're every day till you get your first 2 or 3 beads laid, and then you're like, oh, okay, I got it. Back to just being a natural thing now. We're gonna go to about 5, maybe. Let's see. Oh no, I gotta go to large. I gotta go to the L. All right, I need more acrylic. And my left hand, because I'm left-handed, I do my left hand shorter than my right because I'm left-handed and I can't do shit with nails on my left hand that long. I mean, I can, but there's more chances of them breaking, literally. So we'll go to the 7. There we go. That's too much. This one will go to my pinky. My pinkies, though, I do short. Not super short, but they curl. My pinkies are crooked completely, as you can tell. And so if I do them long, like to match the rest of my nails, they will literally get stuck underneath my other fingers when I'm trying to write or do anything. And this one I'm going to add some clear to the base because he does like to curve a certain way. I'll go a little longer. If you have any questions, you can ask me, you can message me, I'll answer them for you. I'm shy, but I'm not. I used to be a major super like social butterfly. And then now I don't like leaving my house. Kind of sucks in a way. That's what PTSD does to you. Isn't that awesome? I can laugh about it, but it's not funny like in reality. My kids, they don't understand, but then they kind of do. I showed them this video on YouTube, and it's the life of somebody living with anxiety and depression. It's the funniest hell video, but I told him, I said, that's your mom's daily life. Like, that's how I feel every single day. And they're like, oh, that sucks. I go, yeah, it does. But because I am a mom, and when I do have my kids, like, well, I have them all the time, but when they're at school, I can just relax. I don't have to worry about doing anything, until they get home. Once they get home, then I start, do your homework, do your chores, dinner, stuff like that. But once a week they go to their dad's. That's it. That's all he takes. And it's only for a couple hours, literally a couple hours. Used to be overnights, but he stopped that because he's a lame, but whatever. And my kids see it. They know. Well, at least the youngest knows. I told him, I said, man, I am mommy and daddy. You don't need nobody else. They used to laugh at that when they were kids, when they were younger. They're still kids now. They're 14, about to be 15, and 12. The 12-year-old, he's my baby. He's my almost 200-pound, straight, manly sounding boy. Every time he talks, I'm like, whoa, where'd my son go? Where's this grown-ass man coming from? It's crazy. And my oldest still calls me mommy, even in front of his friends. But he's not a mommy's boy at all. But I have my boys, and I'm happy. They're my life. We laugh, we play, we joke, we clown on each other. Big time. That's our thing. That's what we do. And they know, though, that my dog is my baby. My baby is my baby. If he's with us, they know they get to sit in the back seat. He gets front. It's funny. They say you love Roscoe more than you love us. I go, yeah, but they know I'm joking. I'm not serious when it comes to that. There is lint everywhere. Good Lord. One more finger to put the clear on. I'm out of frame completely. My bad. At Domino's, we took all the best things about pizza and put them on our new loaded top. Melty cheese, melty cheese. What's everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything fun? Anything like? We're just gonna stay home. Let me know. Alright, moving on to the glitter. Well, the color. So I'm going to use my number 12 not polished brush. This is like my favorite brush. I love it. And I pinched it myself, so it's like it stays flat, but it doesn't like flare out completely all the way. I love it like that, especially when I'm doing like ombres and like capping. It's freaking awesome. So we're gonna use these two colors. I'll put them right here on the white so you can see it real quick. See what color it is. This is the bluish turquoise one. You see it? Probably not. I'll lift it up in a minute. And then this is the green minty one. And they both glow in the dark. Let's see. Oh, you can't really tell because of stupid lighting. When we're done, you'll be able to see it. This shit on the way. There we go. Try not to get monomer on the bottom of these pots if you have them. I've done that and it did that. Got stuck. And I went to lift up the pot and almost spilled the monomer next to it all over the freaking place. So it's not a pleasant, like, surprise. Or you'll have the tissue melted to the bottom of your pot because it eats away your pot. Now, I'm not the best at ombres, but I cannot do a French. So, this is my compromise, I guess you would say, from on French. Because I love the French, but I can never get them straight. I can do them, but they're never straight, ever. Ever. Not even in frame. And one thing I do love about my acrylics that I've made is that you can literally use them as just color, you know, like on some acrylics you would, or you can use it for the core, like structure, because I make them with clear, like a shit ton of clear acrylic and makeup powder. Just when you do go to cap with the clear, make sure you clean out your monomer first, because you are going to have glitter and color in there. So even though my acrylics can be like core strength acrylics, I still cap them because I don't want to file that color away. Because sometimes I go a little hard on the filing, like super hard. That's just me and my strength, because I love that sharpness that a hand file gives you, and that pristine, I guess that's what I call it. It just looks nice. Oh, that guy's gonna be crooked as hell because he got pinched. Damn it. I'm gonna fix it right now. And the only way I know how to fix that is you stick your wooden, like, cuticle pusher, bam, in there to straighten him out. See? Now he's straight. He looks funny, but he's straight. He's not gonna be all half-ass wonky crooked. That's for damn sure. Move these out of my way. Get that on. Now I'm going to use this one to clean up my brushes. Hey, look at that. Can you see it? All that glitter and color. Not what I want. I'm going to go dump this right here. You don't want that on your freaking, on your cap or even in your ombre, your nude color. Now back to my number 10. Go into the clean monomer. Get some of this cover that I made. I'll set it right there. And kind of push it back into place. I don't want to flood my cuticles, so I'm patting it back into place. Probably use too much, but it's okay. I'll take it off. I'd rather use too much than... Actually, no. I'd rather use too little than too much, because I can always add. It's harder to take off. No. See, like that. I shook a little bit and it rolled right into my cuticle. And I put too much, but it's okay because it's still kind of wet, even though I can't move it. I can do this. Ta-da! So then it doesn't become too thick. Anyway. So it doesn't become too thick at all. Because that's the worst thing you want, is it to be really thick and then you having to file and file and file forever. I keep forgetting I gotta look over there. Okay. Right now it looks a little crappy, but when I file it, it won't look as bad. It really won't. It kind of blends on and on. Moving on. See, I'm gonna pull this guy out now, probably. Let's try it without it. Pull this camera out just a little bit. There we go. There. Now y'all got better of me staying in frame. There you go. I go to phone, my friend, a little baby, she told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, I ain't no better. Speaking your language and love, I don't give a fuck. I'm calling you real better. For the rain, the hours of my heart, I'm in the pain, I'm looking for a bandana. Red roses on the place, so come on, man, it's not a bad fight. Close, get you at the test, I've been thinking you was skeptical. Red roses on the place, so come on, man, it's not a bad fight. Close, get you at the test, I've been thinking you was skeptical. That day, my side, shorty gon' be dancing with the stars. That bitch could be all reason why I got my scars. I'm so high, go right to the face of my heart. I go to school, my friend, a little baby, she told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, I ain't no better. Speaking your language and love, I don't give a fuck, so I'm calling you Rosetta. For the rain, the hours of my umbrella. I'm in the pain, I'm looking for a bandana. Come on, man, it's not a bad word. I'm gonna pinch it a little bit because the clear we put on wasn't like super thick, so you're able to still pinch it. Once this one dries a little bit, I'll pinch it. I go to phone, my friend, a little baby, she told me that I gotta do better. Stuck in my ways and I'm never gonna change. You can't hate on me, I ain't no better. Speaking your language and love, I don't give a fuck, so I'm calling you Rosetta. For the rain, the hours of my umbrella. I'm in the pain, I'm looking for a bandana. Red roses on the face, so come on, man, it's not a bad word. Fuck that, that's I've been thinking you was skeptical. Red roses on the face, so come on, man, it's not a bad word. Fuck that, that's it's still flexible. You can see it. Yeah, pinch a little too hard. I just fix it right there, but it's fine. I would just have to file it before I put the clear cap on it. Or you're gonna see that little budge. That's fine.
Yeah, don't hit me down my block. Saying that you miss me. Iced out, ice on my neck, so crisp. Now you wanna kiss me. I just want to still sipping me on the rocks. My teeth on the block. I don't rush with you because your teeth on the rocks. I do not a type of nigga that you beef in a lot. Trust me, no, I'm not. Trust me, no, I'm not. Sipping me on the rocks. My teeth on the block. I don't rock with you because your teeth on the rocks. Not a type of nigga that you beef in a lot. Trust me, no, I'm not. Tryna win, I know it's excursion. You don't know me, but I love you. Wanna text back now, I gotta learn it. Only my shit is undeserving. Tryna win, I know it's excursion. On the ice, that's working. Back to what I think hurt. Never been a nigga that was perfect. Like,
One more finger down. One more to go. They took a lot, yeah, they took a tour. Banging was all of the shit, you know. You were just sticking to the gun. It's a shame you couldn't even give me a ring. They said I'm back to my own to feel through the blood as they clean. It's not what it seems. Raps with the blessings. I swear to God, I am a fiend. I remember those days. Rush gonna fall for his life when you lost it, gonna be so much pain. At least you that quiet. We got no way waking up right. Honest, cause I'll never change. Yeah. So now I wish I could go to sleep. I pray the Lord on my soul to keep. They got me sick with the city street. I'm holding tight on like I done seen too many of us die. Tired of seeing all of these mothers cry. Never thought I'd have to say goodbye. So cold, well, what a fucking ride. Yeah, now I'm going to sleep on the street. Throwing my dogs in the sheet. Going to believe. Hoping it will get it. That's what my dogs are up here. Oh shit, I'm going outside. There's a thing on my side. I remember my palms, yeah. Another reason to cry. Yeah, shit. My mother and sister, they look at it. This was happening left and right. I need to so I know we get cold out. Trying to start looking for love. And I'm pushing the club. And the body's so dumb. But my time doesn't stop. But I beat my phone. And we're over the block. But the streets don't love. No. But the streets don't love. But the streets don't love. But the streets don't love. No. But the streets don't love, but the streets don't love, but the streets don't love nobody. But the streets don't love, but the streets don't love, but the streets don't love nobody. But the streets don't, but the streets don't. Because this one has that little bumpy thingy, I'm gonna file it because if I clear cap it with that on there, you're gonna see it and it's gonna look like a weird spot. That's from over pinching or pinching it too soon. It's like still too wet. It's not a bad thing. It's just you gotta fix it before you clear cap it, because then you're gonna have this weird looking, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it would be like it's uneven, even though it's not. Like your nail can look as straight as it's supposed to be, but because of that little like thing right there, it's gonna look uneven. I just take my little buffer, file and buffer. And buff it out. Ta-da! It's gone. So, okay. See, they're still soft, but they're hard. You can take the forms off now. I think I'm going to because I can work better without these things on. Not going to be so in my way, it's so bulky. Because all we're going to do is cap it. We already have the strength, and everything. So, and if you feel it might be too soft and not ready, leave the form there. Pinky's not ready to remove the form yet, I think. Nope. Okay, I need to add a little bit more on the side. I missed this spot. I'd rather realize it now than later. I have everything put away and I'm filing. I'm going to take these, I'm going to file just a little bit. Because I kind of want them to be as thin as possible when I cap them, because I don't want to cap and have like humongous thick nails, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna move this on my way real quick. Put the lids on my acrylic, because if I don't, you're gonna get filing dust in there. Not good. You don't want dust in your acrylic. I've had to throw away acrylic because of that. Because I was a dum-dum and I didn't put the lid on it. Again, in reverse. I'm gonna go about maybe just 400 RPMs. Like, it's not much that I need to do. But I just want a nice, clean application of my clear, so then it's less firing for me. And it's just very light pressure. I'm barely putting any pressure. See how light I'm touching? I can't even do it on my skin, and it's a carbide bit. Bless you, Papa. That was my puppy. They shit this one as quickly as one shot on. He goes in like 3 different directions. See, he goes, look how quick that shit is. We'll fix it right now. And then this guy. He ain't good, come on. There we go. Release the finger. And I pulled down in a way, not up. If you pull up, you could break it. It's like a little bulky, little chunky. He's a little chunky. Turn him up. Actually, and then I can do this. Keep forgetting to pull this damn thing out. Thank you, babe. I made my own fan desk thingy, whatever, so it's underneath my actual desk. What do you want, though? Not too loud. I mean, some of these things are like really loud. But I got the fan, the dust collector from AliExpress. It was 20, $28, I think. But it's not in its own box. It's literally just you have to like put it in a box yourself, you know, mount it yourself. And because I can do all that, that's why I got it. You know, because it saves me room. You know, for us girls who don't have a very big space, we have a small space, we need to save room. And this was the one way that I can think about saving room, and it worked. Oh my God. This is a 150 grit, I'm pretty sure. It's on a metal board. My favorite. Because I'm super hard with my damn files. Like super, super hard. What do you want, Roscoe? this in the trash so I don't have dust all over the room. Kind of clear. Fold him over. Big. There we go. Not bad. Better. And then I'm going to wipe it down with some alcohol just in case I touched it. What, Roscoe? You can wait. Okay, time for clear. Back to my big brush. Make sure we clean this shit out first. I use my other brush to get all the gunk out of there. No glitter, no extra stuff. There we go. Clean this one. A little bit more acrylic acid monomer, like all over the place, saying all 3 different words. Acrylic acid tone. Yeah, smart. And we're going to clear cap these bad boys. I'll worry about it later. I just hate all the gooey stuff from the sticky forms. I hate it on my fingers. Hate it. Make my fingers look crustier. Hear my dog in the background, huffing, puffing, complaining. An asshole. And you see on the pinky, I really didn't put any clear up here because it is already kind of bends and has a high apex. I'm gonna put a very thin layer up there, but the bulk of it I'm trying to put down here so I can straighten it out, if you get what I'm saying. So it makes it look straighter and not so curved down.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in original Medicare Parts A and B, while offering coverage for extra benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Medicare Advantage plans, you can get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may
I'm gonna look down the barrel, see if it needs to be any more anywhere else.
or even spending money for healthy groceries.
Like right
You may be
here.
able to get a plan with a Flex account with $41 a month to help pay for the cost of utilities, including gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can also be used towards internet and cellular providers. You may be eligible for a plan with more benefits than you are currently receiving. Explore 2023 Anthem Blue Cross Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. Call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed insurance agent. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll. Find out if you're eligible to enroll in a
It
plan
looks
with
good.
extra benefits
I'm
today.
going to take a tiny little bit of clear and literally just stick it up here. So it's a smooth one, nice smooth coverage.
We give you 60 one-way trips per year to plan-approved pharmacies and health appointments.
And pinky nail is done. Moving on.
To make everyday life easier for you. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross today to speak with a licensed insurance agent and explore 2023 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll. Call 800-790-1599. 800-790-1599. That's 800-790-1599.
At Petco, shopping for your pet is easier than ever. No, really. You get same-day delivery of what you need when you need it. Plus a few extras. Lickety split. You can set repeat deliveries on your schedule or on his. And enjoy the convenience of picking up 55 going up. Same-day delivery, repeat delivery, and curbside pickup in Petco and Go.
Hello, man. Here we got a couple of superstars in the field. Hey, man. Where's Ellie? Hey, I'm not sure. I hadn't heard from him yet. I've been trying to get a hold of him. Oh, look at there. Look at the Hey, all right. See you soon. Another one, brother. Let's roll. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's go. She said, take me to the country, show me where it's from. I said, Johnny, we gon' have some fun. I bring out my baby, you be my little girl. I think you a big girl, I show you what's love. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. We gon' have some fun. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. We gon' have some shot it, just a little bit. I'ma pull out, I'ma move up in, wanna go out, show sold out. From the front to the back, hip hop on the hold out. And the team wanna go out. From the black side ready and this is time to go now. Shawty, I'm so right. Orleans, I'm so cat. Ready to go down. We just never girl, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's go, let's roll.
You know, I think it's funny is that us people who do our own nails, we get asked a lot of questions like, how do you do that? How do you do that? But I think they're literally just talking about maybe the design or your gym placement, when in all reality, that's the easy part. The hard part is getting acrylic in your fingers and your body and your arms to move the way you need them to, so you can lay the acrylic without it flooding your cuticles, without going where it doesn't want to go, where you don't want it to go. I think that's the hardest part, is this part right here. Well, for me, it is. Designs, yeah, that's a big one for me. I don't really do much drawing, but I do make my own water decals, so I make my own airbrush stencils. So that's how I get by with my design work. because my hands are crooked too. It looks like it's longer on one side than the other when it's really not. It's just my view, my angle. To me, it looks that way, but it's not. What do you want, Roscoe? My dog is behind me, bugging me. Pouting. Now he's looking in the mirror at me. He's a pouty boy.
Sometimes you compromise who you are to appease others. You slowly figure yourself, begin to dance. It's been an amazing journey.
Stop moving, you damn thing. Just pissing me off.
This is my testimony. Alhamdulillah, love you, Lord. You don't take a chance, land a chance, making a plan to lose. Don't need to feel the plan to think they want to plan to move. Don't took the chance to pay the back and made an advance to move. I know I stand and greet a man whenever you walk in the room. I live in advance, come up with man, they change my attitude. This time you know that I love you well, but never the past. We ain't want to win as bad as I want you to win. I had to school. Stand and beat inside the bag, I want you to blast. Yeah, I'm out your chain and making it rain on. I know that you gotta go home when they talk about y'all praying for me. I have my heart go about a woman that I used to call my mom. Go my phone with you, I'm going to war with all lines. I'm better than you, my mama talking about on dying. I'm waking up, feeling my woman, I got flying. All you want, bigger the pain, surprise. Turn low, coming in from the eye. That bitch you wish you go ahead, go ahead, shine. That bitch I'm with the causation, on bad side. A lot of times, I found out, but I wanna change with Chicago jail, I'm straight to the field with all the gang. Y'all green street, she one of them gang. Mama duck, later duck, one of them gang. You know when you're a real nigga, you ain't gonna never really get the respect you deserve out here. But for y'all, I rock a lot of pretty fellas. That's real bad, with a cartel bag. Taking on my ass, and I know you watch it. I word a bunch of man, take a dude, back, dirty, ass back. Hold up, then I say, that is real bad, with a cartel bag. Taking on my ass, and I know you watch it. That is real bad, with a cartel bag. Say your cool bag, then I know you see me watching. Staring at me, but you afraid to be for me. Making your parents happy. Better believe me. I'm bad as average. I want my way to bring some up. So that ain't happening. I took the diamonds out of my teeth. Like your ass is dead. I call my own. I got a thing. Every state they have. And I don't see it. Watching. I'm chilling on the car. Finish praying with the dog. Running how we do the same thing. I was just saying the same thing. Your last boyfriend, bitch, but he was a bum. You was an athlete back then. You needed a hug. I'm a bad girl. I gotta shake my face in my mom. I'm the one that this game thought that won't ever change. I'm a break on sex number. I can't be restrained. Only the Jews going to bed. I suffer from AIDS disease. Everybody got a problem. Bitches being me. I found when I like care about them being a sheep. I want to welcome y'all to the Owner of the Jungle. What's going to stand? Those of y'all that don't know me. Fun fact about Kevin Gates. I talk to myself. All geniuses talk to themselves. All these times that is real bad with a cartel swag, pants taking on my ass. And I know you see me watch. I ain't worried a bunch of men. Say you do bad, shorty bad, ass bad, baby. Can I say, shout out, that is real bad with a cartel swag, pants taking on my ass. And I know you see me watch. That is real bad with a cartel swag. Say you do bad, and I know you see me watching. I don't know why I got the Spanish for. I like the pleasure holes in the fitting room of designer store. In public while we shopping, I'ma touch on your body, Lord. I can't hide it, you with me don't need nobody. Lord, if you're in the dressing room, so you get on your knees, put your hands behind your back. I spit in your mouth, put that dick in your face, sure. Stick your tongue out while I pull your hair. Hey. Then I'll take you shopping. No, I know why I get this credit for. Pleasure for in the fitting room of the designer store. I washed your ass in sex, you remember that? I know you see me watching.
Introduce the Cafe Ombre. Low cal, low carb. Cerveza Suprema. Bring your all, bring your altar. I love you more than I love myself. If I were with you, I can't picture me with someone else. Every time we separate, it's like we under spell. Cause when we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. Say I'm crazy, but at least you know my love is real. This shit you crazy too, and that's why they say love is hell. And it's forever, so I hope you never understand. And if you ever left me for someone, you gon' get someone killed. You know the vibe, and you all be like, this shit. We don't always get along, but when we do, we live. Never understood love or what it truly is until I met you. Now we just inseparable until we trip. And every time I try to leave, I'm chasing after you. And every time I go, I keep on coming back. It's the only thing, let me get the habit. As much as I need you deep down, I know I'm bad. I know I'm bad. You're not perfect, but you make life worth it. Maybe that's why we stick together like cursing. Valentine, but I know that I'm determined to make it to the fire with the push inside of burn. The family never like me, they all think that I'm a burden. You know, when we're together, you're a different type of person. Whenever things get bad, it never seems like it's worth it. Like we're trying really fast until we get back to the surface. That we'll never learn ourselves love. So we can handle each other when no one else was. All the times I was broken, you kept me held up. You got me back home, you held me down. I felt love. And every time I try to leave, you chasing after me. Every time you keep on coming back, I was on you're the other half. As much as you keep down, you make it bad. You know you better. I love you more than I love myself. You weren't with me, I can't picture you with someone else. Every time we separate, it's like we under spell. When we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. Say I'm crazy, but at least you know my love is real. This shit you crazy too, and that's why they say love is hell. It's forever, so I hope you never understand. And if you ever left me for someone, you gon' get someone killed.
Application of the acrylic is done. Oh goodness gracious. Now let them dry. Clean my brushes. The reason why I didn't do my thumb because I just did that one like what, a couple days ago. So I'm just gonna paint it. No need to redo it. I saw this trick on Young Nails, their live stream one day, or one of the classes, a little tiny bit of acetone in your monomer to help clean out your brushes completely, and it doesn't dry out your brushes. And it also helps your acrylic set faster if like you're doing like 3D flowers, which I cannot do for shit, so one, two. Okay, I'm gonna dump this again right there. Just pick this up. Yeah, pull him out again. Oh crap. Yeah, that's what those are for. I forgot it was there. Oh, my nose is starting to itch. Okay. Pull this guy out again. I think we're gonna have to do part 2 of this, you guys, because my back is starting to hurt and I have to stop soon. So probably later tonight, part 2 will be up with all the bling and everything, but let's just finish the filing. And my pinky doesn't want to work with it. It doesn't look so curved anymore. Feel free to just pull down your sides so you don't cut them with the file, even though it's an older file, it's one I use on myself. Yeah, still have a tend to have it to file off my skin right there. But only on me. You know, when you're doing somebody else's, you're like super careful and just, yeah, I'm just like, do, not paying attention. Next thing I, oh shit, too fast. What? What time? Give me 1 second. Okay. Back. Can never get my left hand, my right hand as good as my left hand because I am a beast filing with my right hand, even though I'm left-handed. But when it comes to my left hand, it's weaker, and so I can't hand file as well. So I have to use the electric file the e-drill most of the time. Yep, and I'm gonna have to switch over to that because my hand just cramped up on me. That's always fun. There. I'm gonna get my medium titanium 5-in-1 bit out. I use this to help with my edges to get them thinner. I'm gonna do it about 11 RPMs, and I'm just gonna literally use that as a guide. And it helps me thin out the nails. And then I go around very gently because of how high it is. Don't touch the cuticles at all. And then I look down the barrel, pull it back to get the bulk from here. And and give it that nice C shape look. And I'm not putting any pressure at all, just running it gently through there. And give a little finer details sharpening. Get it the way I want it exactly. Same with this guy. And then when I go to work around the cuticle, I will turn it down to like probably 2 RPMs. That's how I know my hand is starting to cramp up and get tired, and my back, because I'm not able to control it as much, and I'm shaking a little bit more. That's from all that hand filing. I'm almost done though. I'm gonna push it through. That's why I have my other finger there to keep it from hurting myself. Get you. Oh. Okay. That's why I hate cameras. Filming it, that can never be over the fence. All right. This one I still gotta do this. I'm gonna have a little bit of bird. Still better. And my cluster is, I gotta clean up a little bit more. Don't worry guys, this is a 180 that I'm using on my fingers. Not even anything harder than that. And it's actually less than 180 because it's been used quite a few times. Mine probably like a 240 by now. So I'm not hurting myself at all. Just making myself really itchy. But it's tougher. Alright. See what it looks like. There you go. Part 2 later today. I'll do probably the gems before the weekend. And I will post it. Promise. Alright. I'll show you what we got to work with the gems. Yeah, it's lovely. With all my bling and my crystals. We have these brand new collection that we will be able to choose from. And then I picked out a few colors. I have my blue and turquoise ones that we'll be going through to put on. I think I have some opals shapes, and I don't know. And then my moonlight clear AB crystals. So that should be fun. Catch y'all later. Bye.